Hello everyone, my name is ExxotikGaming and welcome back to another Pixel Gun 3D video. Really excited to be doing this video for you all today, and we are yet again back with another weapon review. Really quickly, I am going to change some of my equipment that I have right now, but today's video is another awesome review, this time on another new weapon from the 12.6.0 updates. This weapon is the Future Sniper Rifle. The Future Sniper Rifle is just a good all-around solid sniper rifle released in this update. It's very powerful, and it's definitely something that is worth looking at for a video. In the last video, I told you all that if we got enough support on it, we would continue on with the constant double uploads throughout this entire week, so I am going to be doing that because you guys really showed your support, so thank you all so much, and leave a like down below for the most active week ever. Hype! It's awesome! But with that being said, guys, let's get into this. Jumping into the armory section and going over to our sniper section here, we see the Future Sniper Rifle. Now here's the thing, the Pixel Gun Company copied Destiny 2. There is a weapon in that game that is very similar to it, but we're not going to really get into that. We're going to really talk about the Future Sniper Rifle in Pixel Gun 3D. This is a weapon that is epic with, of course, the 25 efficiency. It has single shots, again, just like most other sniper rifles in this game. It has a 73 firing rate, 15 capacity, 9 weight, and a 10 times zoom. Really, the thing that this weapon has going for it is its 9 weight. There are other weapons in this game that really don't have the same weight that this have, or they have usually more, but this is a pretty light weapon, and because of that, you can move around a lot faster than some of the other weapons in Pixel Gun 3D. So what we're going to do right now is we're going to go jump into Paradise Resort. We can actually find a match here that has, it looks like, every single person filled, so it's going to be a pretty active match right here, and as you all can see, you can get some pretty decent kills with this weapon here in the match that you go into. Now this weapon is going to be a 2-shot headshots to a max armored player. Sometimes if you can find somebody that's low on health, it could be a 1-shot kill to people, but generally you're looking at a 2-shot kill to most people that you see, and because of that you're going to get some pretty decent gameplay with it in the matches that you go into. I mean, I've already gotten a multi-kill here right at the very beginning. I mean, this is kind of what's going to happen at certain times in the matches that you go into. Sometimes that's not the case. Sometimes you are going to find a lot of matches where people are using 1-shot kill weapons, and really what you want to do with this weapon is try to eliminate that by not going into close range. Although you can use this weapon kind of as a sort of challenge. You can jump into close range and not really scope when using this weapon. And I do actually have to say I find it a little bit easier to not scope with this weapon sometimes in close range, and actually do better than some of the other sniper rifles when I don't scope with it. I mean, as you all can see, I'm still getting a heck of a lot of skills not scoping with this weapon, and hey, there's another guy that's using the Future Sniper Rifle as well. It is a very solid gun though, and you can get a lot of kills with this thing in a very short amount of time. I mean, I'm having no problem at all killing pretty much everybody in this server here, even the guy with the gas launcher. As long as you have a level of accuracy in this game, this is a very solid weapon for you. It's nice because this isn't one of those overpowered sniper rifles that go through walls. It's a very solid weapon that's not overpowered and can give you some very, very good gameplay if you use it properly. I joined into this match late, and I already got first place in this match, getting 14 kills in a very short amount of time. And if you can manage to find a match like I'm in right now, where a lot of other people are in it, then you can do very, very well and get that amount of kills. It looks like in this other match we might not do as well as the previous one, and that's just because some other people have left. If we do have a match like this where there are less people, you're obviously going to encounter less people. So you really want to find a match that's pretty filled, that has a lot of different people, and that way you can get your best possible gameplay with this weapon. But since this is a sniper rifle, as you guys can see, you can use this weapon at pretty long range and get those really nice long range shots that you wouldn't be able to do with a primary weapon, with a backup weapon, and other sections like that. Obviously, you do want to push up a little bit when you use this weapon, so you don't really have to worry about missing all of your shots, but you know, you can get some really nice long range shots with this thing with that 10 times zoom. The 10 times zoom is the best zoom that you can have for a sniper rifle in Pixel Gun 3D, so this is going to give you the best long-range gameplay you can possibly have in this game. Paradise Resort is one of your best maps for this because you can have big, long, open shots against enemy players. On the flip side, other people will have sniper rifles as well, so you have to watch out for that. A lot of people will have the anti-hero rifle and other one-shot kill weapons that go through walls, so you have to keep that in mind when you use this weapon. There are going to be other people that are going to use those overpowered weapons, and it will be a little difficult to beat them. So you have to play a little strategically when you use this weapon. You don't want to Okay, that person just left. You don't want to really end up pushing up against those people that are using the anti-hero rifle as hard as you would normally be able to. And if you do, you really want to make sure you're landing all of your shots on the enemy players, or else, as you can see right there, it's not going to work too well. So really try to stay back when you use this weapon, kind of like how I had said in my charge rifle review. That is another weapon that is a 10 times zoom, and I really just said in that video to, you know, stay back, and that's how you can get some of your best gameplay with that. I got another kill on that person right there. Again, it didn't register for some reason. The Pixel Gun game has had a big problem registering kills recently, but I've gotten a heck of a lot of kills so far in this match and in the last one, and that's kind of what you should expect for a very good solid sniper rifle like this. There are no shortage of kills using the future sniper rifle, and it makes sense. It's a futuristic sniper rifle. We can only assume in real life in the future sniper rifles are going to get more and more powerful than what they are currently. They're going to get better and better and better, and since this is a futuristic Pixel Gun 3D sniper rifle, it makes sense that it is a very powerful one in general. You have, like I said, no shortage of kills using this thing, and you can really use this thing at pretty much any range and do very well with it. Obviously, with a special hint towards long range, because that is where this weapon is going to shine at its absolute greatest. You probably are going to want to stay in sniper forts for your absolute greatest gameplay with this weapon. The only reason I'm going into Paradise Resort is generally because that is going to give you the most amount of kills for a video like this, but Paradise Resort is still a great map for this weapon. You can get a heck of a lot of kills in a really short amount of time. I got another kill on that guy there, and I mean, you know, you can get some really cool kills with this weapon in a, you know, in a very short amount of time. Now, this weapon really, again, is like a lot of the other sniper rifles in Pixel Gun 3D, so in reality, is it an absolute necessity in this game? No. I mean, it looks cool, yeah, but there are other weapons that are very similar to this in this game. You look at weapons like the Elf's Revenge, that is basically almost the same thing as this. It's going to be a 2-shot kill most of the time to a max armored player, at least headshot-wise. So, in reality, there are a lot of other weapons like this in Pixel Gun 3D. I mean, it is powerful, and it does give you a lot of kills, but there are other weapons that can do the same thing. So if we were to look at the list of weapons in this game, very briefly after I die here, I can go into my armory and show you guys, there will be at least a couple of weapons in this sniper section that are basically the same as this one. So we can die right here, and if we go over to this sniper section here and we briefly looked at some of the weapons here, the Elephant Hunter is going to be very similar to this. The Impulse Sniper Rifle is going to be kind of somewhat similar to it with a faster firing rate. The, let's see here, the Law Enforcer is relatively similar without the 10 times zoom. And you know, something like, for example, the Poison Hunter would be pretty similar to this weapon as well. So we got another 9 kills, very, very good for this weapon here in Paradise Resort. We are going to leave this match because it looks like a lot of people have left, and we're going to find something that has more people. As you could see in that second match there were less people, and there's basically, like I said, a direct correlation. If there are less people playing in the match that you join into, the less amount of kills you are going to get. So when I first joined into that Paradise Resort match, I literally got like 14 kills in a very short amount of time, and that's because, well, every single person was there. Now, there are less people, and you're going to have a bit of a more difficult time getting kills with this weapon here. So, really, you need to find a match where there are a lot of other people, and that way you can get the most amount of kills in a very short amount of time, and that's really the way to go when you use this weapon. Quiet Island probably isn't the greatest map for this, and I might even leave, to be honest, because, you know, everybody uses those stupid one-shot kill weapons, and it's really difficult to take those people out. This is really where you would use the no-scoping ability of this weapon. You're not going to really scope too much when you use this thing in Quiet Island. I mean, you can if you're lucky, but this is really where you can test the no-scoping ability of this weapon. We're going to get a couple of kills here, no-scope-wise, in Quiet Island, so you guys can see how it is very accurate even without scoping. As long as the person is within the crosshairs of your gun, you are going to be guaranteed to hit them, and you know, you can get some pretty cool cross-map shots with this thing with this weapon at long range, but probably best to not do that. So you really want to use this weapon in long range with a scope. Just don't try to use this weapon without a scope, because it's most likely not going to work too well. You can try your absolute hardest to your heart's content, but people are always going to end up beating you with other weapons before you really have a chance to end up getting them. So yeah, I am going to leave this match here because I clearly am not going to do too well here in Quiet Islands. It's really not your optimal map for this. I might actually go into team fight and maybe try to see if I can get some gameplay here in Sniper Forts. There is one right there. There's another one here that is 9 out of 10 people. So I can show you guys in Sniper Forts more of a sniper-specific map how this weapon performs. You guys can see a bit more longer-ranged gameplay and hopefully maybe see some better kills with this thing in general. There's another guy right there, and as you guys will see, you can get some pretty nice kills with this thing. You have to be relatively accurate, again, when you use this weapon. It almost seems like this weapon has a little bit of a travel time, even though it doesn't have a travel time. It seems almost that it has a small travel time, and it makes it a little bit more difficult to hit people at very long ranges with that because of that. But it's very unnoticeable because of that. You can still get a lot of kills with this thing in general, and I mean, I'm doing very well with this thing so far in this match that I'm in. I really like this weapon a lot, and it's probably something that I'm going to be using more often off camera. It seems like there is somebody in our spawn. He might have been killed already, so that's good. Ah, somebody has died right there. But, yeah, I mean, I don't really have much else I need to say about this weapon here. It's just a good, solid sniper rifle. That's basically the best description I can give for it. It's like some of the other ones in this game, but in general, it's going to give you good gameplay. So, yeah, I mean, I don't really have many complaints about this. It's not a necessity, but it's a lot of fun. So, I mean, yeah, if I could rate this weapon between 1 and 10, kind of like what I have done in some of my past videos, I'd give this weapon, you know, maybe a good solid 8 out of 10. I'd say that's a probably good rating for this weapon. It's not exceptional, and it's not very underpowered. It's a very good, solid sniper rifle in Pixel Gun 3D that's going to give you a lot of kills, but it's not the absolute greatest one in this game. There are going to be better options than this if you're really looking for the best optimal sniper rifle in Pixel Gun 3D. Maybe soon, if I, you know, if you guys let me know in the comments, I might do a top 10 snipers video. I did the top 10 primary video, then I did the top 10 backup, and maybe I'll do a top 10 sniper if you guys would like to see that. I don't really know. It's all up to you guys. If you let me know down below in the comments, I might potentially do that. It seems like this guy is a bit of a problem, and we unfortunately were not able to finish that off. How many kills did I get there? I got 7 kills. I got more kills than everybody else in my match here. Obviously, the enemy team is a much better team, but then again, the people that had 21 and like 10 kills there were probably not very good players because they were using stuff like the anti-hero rifle and weapons that went through walls. So I'm going up against people that are shooting through walls, and I don't have a weapon that shoots through walls, so, you know, you have to look at it like that. I am using a weapon that's better than these ones in terms of the level of skill required. Yeah, you can see this guy is using, what is the weapon that has the red laser? I believe that weapon is, it might be the laser bow. I'm not 100%, or it might be, yeah, I think it's the charge rifle. So then again, I mean, you look at the charge rifle, one-shot kill through walls. Obviously, that thing is going to be a little bit better than this, but you don't need to have the absolute best weapon in Pixel Gun 3D to take people out. I'm showing you guys that I can still kill a lot of people like this guy right there instantaneously when I am using this weapon. I'm getting a multi-kill right then and there, instantaneously. That's what's going to end up happening. So white really doesn't stand a chance against my mighty little weapon right here. There is a ultra kill. Maybe if I'm lucky enough, I can get myself a monster kill. I doubt it. Oh, sweet. Okay, all right. Monster kill. I'll take it, but it's probably going to end now because this guy's most likely going to be able to take me out. White there is, ooh, oh, Lord. Dang it, yeah, we died. Alright, I'm going to go end the video off here, though, guys. I really hope you guys did enjoy this. Make sure to leave a like if you guys did. Make sure to leave a like for the little monster kill there. I don't generally get monster kills in my weapon reviews, but it did happen in this video, so hope you guys did enjoy that. Make sure to let me know down below which gun you want to see me review next. I am obviously going to be reviewing every weapon from this update, and I might have reviewed every weapon with the finishing of this video, but if not, then the next weapon that is in this update that I haven't reviewed next will be next. But yeah, every weapon from this update is first, and there's 2 people right here. Bad idea. Oh, look at this guy. Instantaneous death to this guy. This guy is a bit of a problem. It's gonna be a little difficult to take this guy out. Oh, come on. And there we go. We got him. Nicely done. So yeah, I kind of want to see if I can get another monster kill. If I can get a monster kill at the very end, that would be sick. 2 monster kills right at the very end. Nope. Okay. Alright, the other guy killed me. But there we go. We got some nice kill streaks, and I hope you guys did enjoy. So, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all in the next episode.